Welcome back to another episode. Today, we're trying to get this mini split installed. My dad's here to help. We've got a couple wires already pulled, got a few things already figured out, and junk's already on the floor, so that means we're already doing something. Hopefully by the end of this video, we're gonna at least have an AC installed in the bus. I don't know if it'll be running actually, because the pump is still on its way from Amazon, but we're gonna have it all wired up and installed though, so we got quite a bit of work to do here, and we are already cursing quite a bit. We'll put it that way.
All right, pull some wire.
Wire?
Just the wire. All right, give me the tube back.
You're gonna have to hold the tube, I can hold the wire.
Hold the wire.
I got the wire held.
All right, hold on. I got it in.
Try to pull the tube out now.
Oh, let me tight. Okay.
Reach underneath. We gotta pass it on the other side of the condenser lines.
Bingo. Well, this is done.
Now we've got this back section, which I kind of have figured out a bit of what we're gonna do and how we're gonna do it. We've got these two lines which need to be kind of bent and then put into the unit, but we've got these doors that open. So if you kind of think, you know, we've only got so much space for the unit, you know, it's gonna go right there. Boom. But those copper lines have to bend. They've got to bend into these guys. I gotta bump it out just a little bit so that we can get the lines to bend really nicely without kinking, because they can't be at a 90-degree bend. They've got to be, well, they can be, but they have to be at a 4-inch radius. And that's just not gonna happen from this location to connect them right here. It's just not gonna work really nicely. And then the unit's gonna kind of be off the wall a little bit. So what we're gonna do is build a 3-inch box, and we're gonna box out slightly so that we have room to get all these lines to bend nicely. And then it's gonna push the mini split out a few inches, which will make this drawer still work, make this drawer still work, and then the mini split will fit from like here to like here. Unfortunately, we got a little bit of woodworking to do back here to kind of get what we thought was done, but it's gonna make the mini split function a lot better. It's gonna get installed a lot nicer, and then we should be pretty happy with this.
Hot as hell.
Okay, I got all the wood cut for the back. My dad just headed out for the afternoon. I think he's going to hang out with my mom, but I'm gonna take a little intermission again because Jeet's painting his school bus and he's only got, you know, the time that day that it's above 50, 60 degrees, which it's starting to get cold here at night, so he's gotta get this thing going. So Jeet's been working on this for a long time and he's gonna finally see some paint on it. Let's weld in the sun. It's always fun. In a black shirt nonetheless. Do it for Jeet. It's been a long battle.
I think I'm winning.
I think you are. You're pretty much... Wow, this side doesn't look like you did anything to tape.
Because we did it.
There's nothing to tape over here. He's taking the door out, so we don't care about that. But Jeet, you're ready to change your color of your paint and finally make the property look a little bit less like a hippieville.
What do you mean? We have an Airstream. Hippies don't have Airstreams.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's get painting. Come on, 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 come on. Sad story for Jeet. We've got this side primed and the back side primed and the other side primed, but the front's not painted. Went to Home Depot. He grabbed 3 cans of what he thought were the same thing, and well, one of them wasn't. So he's short about a can or 2 to finish priming the bus and doing the second coat. So he just left and ran to Home Depot while I finished spraying the one side for him. is completely done on Jeet's bus, so at this point we've got some of his favorite color blue that he picked. I'm kind of proud of him because he picked the color Adirondack blue, which makes me feel like he somewhat cares about where he spent the last year of his life, but you know, if not, it's totally fine. Jeet, how excited are you that your bus is finally getting painted? Are you ready for this?
No. Are you?
I don't know if you're ready for this.
Do it.
Jeet's bus is done and painted, so at this point he's got a couple other things he's got to do to it, but I've got to get back to the MiniSplit. He's gonna get spray foamed, I think tomorrow actually, so he's got a couple things he's got to finish up, get the lights back in, but I'm gonna finish up this MiniSplit here, get the inside put in completely. Hello, Mr. MiniSplit. Would you look at that? Got to put some bracings in, then we'll get the MiniSplit put in. What's up, Jeet?
What's up, Mike?
All right, so the next thing on the list, while now we have the framing up here and I know that everything's gonna fit, is getting this drain line in. So I've got to measure out and get the drain line drilled right through the back. But the fun thing is directly in the location where I want to put the drain line, I'm pretty sure is where all the wires are that were behind this wall and spray foamed in a long time ago. So I've got to like really carefully cut a hole, get it through, and then pass the drain hose out the back, and then it will just drip on the rain guard and then, you know, drip out to the side of the bus. Should have done this in July, but we didn't. So we're gonna get this drain line in and then move on to the next thing. You ready to put this back
I'm
in?
ready.
Yeah, you're back. By the way, if anyone wanted to know in the comments, you guys were asking, did I leave my dad underneath the bus or did I throw him under the bus? No, he's still here. He's still alive. He made out. He survived.
It was a struggle.
It was, but you know.
I dug a hole.
Yeah, literally. We just got the hole drilled right on up here, so then the hose will be able to come kind of right out of it. So there's going to be like a little like 1-inch stub sticking out that's going to let it drain out onto the rain guard and then out the side. If you want to, you can also a long time ago, like when Mike was originally doing this, could have like ran the line on the inside of the bus down and then peed it out of the ground, you know, out of the bottom of the bus. But we didn't do that, so we're going to make it go out of the top. It's still going to have about a 3-inch slope to it, so it will still drain fine, but there'll just be water dripping on the bus down the rain guard and then onto the ground. So it just, how the water gets to the ground, it really doesn't matter, I guess. It's still going to get down. So yeah, now that we got that done, I can put the faceplate on, and then once we get the faceplate on, I think we can just start making connections, and then we can vacuum pump it and then run. Boom. Kind of in. Huh?
Oh, that's great.
Door can still perfectly open.
Yes.
All right, now that we have it mocked up, I'm gonna take it down and I'm gonna do some caulking and painting on the top edge just to kind of clean up the seams. And then we can hook it back up the way it looks right now, tilt it, and then hope that we can make all the connections the way we want to make the connections and it's gonna work out the way we want it to work out, and then vacuum pump it. My dad got that kind of set up outside. He's got the pump all set up over there, so then we can vacuum pump the whole thing, get it charged up, and then hopefully turn it on, hopefully. We got the electric in, so I've got it wired up. We just got to put the pieces in. But now we've got the fun task of getting all of these wires up here all put together. So I really hate putting these MiniSplits in. It's always so much fun trying to get behind them and work on them, but we'll figure it out. We'll get it. We'll get the drain lines in. We'll make this guy turn on eventually. Okay, Okay, we officially have our electrical in. We've got our drain out the back, which my dad just finished, and now we just have to get the line sets connected, which is gonna probably be the most fun, just because like I mean, if you put a MiniSplit in, you just know there's typically not much room on the installs, and I'm just getting tired of small spaces on this bus. You think that's funny? There it is. All right, the interior unit is in. I don't know how we got those line sets put together, but we did. Had to go find a couple different wrenches at a neighbor's house, but we did. 11/16. Didn't have one. Who would have known I needed one? The last thing to do on the MiniSplit install is just put a vacuum pump up on that guy. It's already pre-charged on the Pioneer units, so we don't really have to do anything in terms of like going to get the oil or the fluid. It's already in there. We just got to pull a vacuum and then it will kind of do it all itself. Then hopefully we have cool air, which we don't really need because it's below 60 degrees. So I don't even know. Can we even test the MiniSplit in the current weather we have?
Yeah, I think you can.
I think it might not activate though.
Well, then we'll fake it and get the.
Oh, we could warm up the temp sensor. That's
Yeah.
good. Okay. Drain valves in. That guy's in. That guy's in. That guy's in. That guy's in. We just need that guy now. We need the hoses down. All right, after a lot of deliberation and trying to figure this thing out and like a day of time going past in real time, I don't have the right fitting. I need a 1/4 to 5/16, like, I don't know, a coupling or something that's gonna let me go from the pump into this actual MiniSplit that's here. So I don't have that part. So I can't get it running right now, and I ordered it online. It's not gonna be here for a bit, so you're just not gonna see it in this video. But I will show you something that we didn't finish in the last video that I did finish now, since we all love half-checked things, because half-checked things are pretty much like kind of checked things. But what I was told by someone in the comments was that typically what you want to do is check it off the list. So like AC done, what's actually left is that we just have to vacuum pump it. Like that's the new thing on the list. So makes us feel good that we did something. But we got this guy in. All right, see you next time.